Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Duke Silver. Today we're going to be playing some more Galaxy. Our captain selection today is Chucky, great early game hero, great early game captain. Good tempo, turns all your toys into villains and they all get +4 attack, so a lot of stats early if you can find any amount of toys, and I mean of course toys are generally summons, so you get a lot of value early. It also has some really good late game applications. If you can find, say, like a KO star or a poisoned apple, you can do some very powerful things. There's also Hades, double your first farewell ability each fight, so pretty good early with a couple of summons. But like the real value, I think, lies in like sort of the farewell abilities that give you stats later, like slash and dash. I think are standouts with Hades. Then the collector. This is a captain I'm a pretty big fan of. When you collect a treasure, give your characters +1/+1 and an additional 1/1 for each missing heart. So kind of a bit of a built-in catch-up mechanic. And yeah, I think collector is just a lot of fun. Just like finding different ways to get a bunch of little treasures, and there's like a whole bunch of different ways to accrue treasures. So let's go with that. You definitely want to take like quest characters early, although Jealous Stepsisters on turn 1 is generally kind of a risk, especially with two much better options right here. So I think I'm gonna start with you know what, let's start with Puss in Boots. If we can get that initial hunt, then a subsequent Stepsisters could be pretty good. Unfortunately, this is a pretty bad shop. I think I'm just taking this Laser Shark and hoping. Alright, well, we do lose the first combat, but that 1/1 stat line kind of punishes us here. Gonna happily take Aladdin here. If we find a second one, that is a treasure for us. Honestly, even if we lose this first heart, that just makes our captain power better, so that's not even all that big of a deal, I would say. And we do have a pretty high likelihood too, because our stat line overall pretty bad. Yeah, it looks like we are gonna lose our full heart. So as long as we can get some treasures happening pretty quickly, then we shouldn't get punished too hard. We just go Jill Sunshine here, I think, and then go Laser Shark in one, and then what? Maybe Karma Chameleon. I mean, it's the only uncommon here. You know what? I actually think I like, yeah, I do like Chameleon, and we just put it in one, and we pray for the hunt. It almost doesn't need the buff here. Like five will often hunt on turn 3, but let's just be safe. All right, five would have hunted. Unfortunately, we do lose our support, but we still manage to tie and get our Chameleon Slay. Blackbeard's Parrot is a good one. That's a 9/5 itself. That means Puss in Boots maybe gets to the top slot now. For position 1, the coveted first attack position, anyways. Gonna take a Minotaur here. And unfortunately, we're not really finding treasures, which is kind of unfortunate. Maybe instead of the shark here, let's just go Symmetry. That's going to be an 8/8. I mean, yeah, it's much better at being attacked into, which I was about to say. All right, we could just take the Davy Jones. We don't really have a lot of slot buffs, so I think it is Davy Jones just because it is a pirate. We'll just see another shop here. Although Nameless One is also a pirate, which could be a decent pickup, but I would like to find some treasures here if we can. Sugar Plum Fairies is fine, although we don't have anything that really enhances that ability. But like, I mean, 1/1 to the shop is still not nothing. It's probably better than just taking a Grodo. Especially like we definitely want to be taking characters. We want to be putting silvers in the shop to find treasures. We're definitely going Davy Jones in one here. Maybe we spread it out a little bit. No, let's just make sure we get our hunt. But yeah, of course, Davy Jones has a hunt ability of itself, so makes sense to put it there in position 1. We do lose the fight, unfortunately. Ooh, we could just take the Navi here. Then we don't get an extra shop. It's probably just pumpkin spice latte. Navi would put sets on the shop, but let's just see a brand new shop. Again, see a new shop. There's Navi again, but I'm just gonna keep silver and stuff. Ooh, slash is good. I think I do want slash. Like it's not buffed up at all, but I think it's still better than the Puss in Boots at this point. I think we can move things around here. Ooh, there's a dash too. I mean, they work pretty well together. We could even get out of the Sugar Plum Fairy. Like it's the +1/+1 to the shop is just not a priority. All right, good combat there. Okay, there's the Sugar Plum Fairy again. I think we just... I mean, it's pretty large though, 16-14 now, so it could probably replace something. Maybe even Davy Jones. Davy Jones is cool and all, but it's kind of small. We could just have the parrot in slot 1 here. Keep accruing those slot buffs. Just want to keep increasing the size of our shop for now. Let's just bank Pyrat. We're not playing it on board. Ooh, 10 million Fireflies. Okay, maybe we're just completely out of the parrot. I mean, then we've got a whole board of Fae here, with no enhancements, unfortunately. But I still think it's fine. We still get a decent amount of stats. We still have a decent amount of stats on board, I should say. Not enough to tie this fight though. Opponent gives us a beating there. I am gonna pumpkin spice latte here. Let's get our health back. Sunflary, better than Jill's Sunshine for sure. Peter Pan could have been okay as well. We're just gonna bank the Jack Frost. We do win this one at least. We're not. It's not like we're dropping below 2 hearts. We know there's at least one opponent that is a fair amount larger than us, though. I think we definitely take the ninja in training here. Well, actually, no, it's Conan. It's Conan for sure, and we're out of slash for now. Uncommon treasure could be pixie dust, maybe one time. I mean, it's even pixie dust is a bit late. Unfortunately, no pixie dust. Probably just Genie's Lamp then. Sword of Valor doesn't really help us. Only got the 1 hero. Let's just go Genie's Lamp. There's, I mean, we could like triple up or like double up on like combat spells. That could be very good. Could be very useful. Attack into our Conan, please. No? Okay. We don't lose our dash either, so that's kind of unfortunate. Silver up our Conan, of course. Keep getting value from those shop stats. Goodie bag would be nice, but we are of course going to keep getting our silvers and our Fae. Davy Jones locket. Farewell abilities are also hunt abilities. That's pretty good with dash. I mean, it'd be nicer if we had slash still. Or we could get a random legendary character next turn, or legendary treasure next turn, which could be fine. But also, like, there's a couple whiffs. This is at least sort of guaranteed. I'm gonna take the Daisy Jones locket, I think. Like turning this into like a big goodie bag situation. I think would be good. Okay, fortunately we do survive that hit, and Conan is gonna get done this turn. That is fortuitous. Ooh, gingerbread oven, I guess, or Jack's magic beans. Give the lowest level character +50/+50. That could be good. This is like fine, but I think it's just more shop stats. What we really want to do with this Genie's Lamp is basically we want to find Over the Rainbow now. If we could find like 2 in a row, like that's a way to like get one character that just solos entire boards. This is a large thorn. We're definitely gonna take it, but what are we out of? Maybe just dash for now. I think that's fine. Okay, we could go symmetry. It's a big symmetry. It's an 80, 81, 88, or we just take the treasure. I do like treasure. I think it's treasure. Unfortunately, we didn't really get much use out of our captain power, but that's okay. We could go spellbook punch card. That's like a free. It's a free shop every time we cast the next 3 spells, or we could go Widow's Web, which I mean, Sunflare would put some stats on the rest of our board, which is fine. It's only 3 more, I guess, so it's like 42 in stats. So it's hard to say which one is best here. I mean, if we find like Oberon or Titania, this could still be pretty good. I'm gonna take the punch card. We're kind of just setting ourselves up for something, I think. For some big spell turn, anyways, at least. All right, we do manage a win here against the opponent that beat us pretty badly last time. Let's keep banking our legendary characters. Speaking of legendary characters, Ranks Doctor is pretty good. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna play it on board. I mean, Double Stroke of Midnight would also be really good here, but I think taking the character is probably more important. There's a Titania, which is like a decent size, or we could just double Giant Growth something. There's nothing here that I really want to throw stats on though. But also then we get a free shop. It's probably the play. Throw it on Conan. Conan's our potential TLK target right now. Well, that's a pretty big slash. Let's do that. Oh, there's the Over the Rainbow. That's exactly what we want. That's a 1,000 sword. Kind of scary. Okay, well, we do lose, unfortunately, but we do have the double Over the Rainbow now. So we could take the very large Oberon, and I think that is the play. We could double Abracadabra, although again, I just really want more Over the Rainbow. But like, we might not find it. None of this stuff is in the shop is enticing, so let's double Abracadabra. It also gives us another shop, and also potential to find a TLK, because that's really what we want right now. We want to TLK this Conan into a secret rare, if we can. Could mix a Macho. I think... I don't remember which opponent we're against this turn. I don't think it's the secret, or the 1,000 sword one, but maybe? Maybe it is, so let's just put Conan here. We could Pumpkin Spice. Double. Not bad on slot 1, but it's not like incredible. I think it's just we see another shop. That's a Pix. I mean, not really what we want here. Medusa is also an option. I'm just gonna go with double this time. Unfortunately, it is a wasted Mixo Macho. We do win the fight though. Silver Oberon, we'll happily take. Boon Willow, or Through the Looking Glass. Through the Looking Glass is okay. Like, I think Sunflare is past its due date by quite a bit. I'm definitely going to cast the Over the Rainbow. I mean, only one cast is like, it's not phenomenal. We just cast a spell here, I guess. Like, it's not gonna take anything out, so it's almost not worth it. But that's a large Stinky, and we attack directly into it twice. We can't even take the silver because of the over the rainbow. So that's kind of disappointing. Finding like a silver of one of these would double its stats, but I think I need to have as many shops as possible in this spot. I'm gonna take the Navi. I think we're done with 10 million Fireflies. Let's take the bigger character on board right now. Titania's maybe fine. Unfortunately, Spellbook Punch card is now like not that great. This bank is stinky for now. We really need to find a TLK, because I think this one large Oberon probably doesn't do it long term. That doesn't really help me. Neither is this, though. Get through the Looking Glass, the Navi, maybe? Although I kind of want to see silver or gold Navi at some point. What else could we through the Looking Glass? Slash, I guess? That's probably fine. Alright, unfortunately, we're kind of going around in circles, I think. Oh, we could double two-headed wizard, or we could recruit two-headed wizard, and then we get a double spell. Then if we find like an over the rainbow, it gets a lot more potent. Shipshape Inspector would be a treasure, but it's kind of small. I don't think I bother with it. Merlin's Tome? We've got the double spell right now. I don't know how much longer we have, so I don't know if Galactic Rock does it. Yeah, we are now in top 2. They get to attack first again, unfortunately. We managed to tie this time, though. Ooh, double Stroke of Midnight. Or a much larger Navi. I mean, double Stroke could potentially win us a combat. Pretty tough. This is again, this is a large Navi. I think we have to double stroke though. That also gives us a bonus shop. We don't have a mage, unfortunately, though, so we can't Eureka. Right? We don't have a mage. Just double check. There's the silver Navi. Came back. Ninja in training, kind of small, smaller than what we have at least, but it could be better than what we have. Like maybe it's just better than the Conan. It's definitely better than the Conan. Okay, let's just do that. I mean, it attacks into Titania potentially. Okay, well Titania's gone anyways. I feel like they've gone first every single combat. Am I crazy with thinking that? We do manage a win here somehow. I guess the double stroke. Okay, like not somehow, I guess. Speaking of double stroke, we're just gonna stroke again. There's a two-headed wizard. Oh, we could double Eureka. Again, we don't have a mage though, so like who cares? We're just gonna do this. I mean, uncommon treasure. Does that do anything? Not really. Best thing I can think of is like Lich's Heart, just in case we start losing combats. And no, I'm just gonna go 10 million Fireflies. We're just gonna see another shot basically. There's a rare treasure. Is that better? That's better than Bahamut actually. It's bigger. Co-Captain's Corsair? I don't think so. Like the stats from the captain ability just aren't really doing anything. But at the same time, neither are any of this. I mean, Buried Treasure would give the Kraken and Davy Jones some stats. So I guess it is just Co-Captain's Corsair. Don't love it. Oh wait, sorry, I thought this was Timeline Duplicator. That's my bad. Co-Captain's Corsair is for sure better. Trash Panda, cute. It's unavailable. I'm like tempted to take it just because you can't take it normally. Definitely not Dr. Agon. It's definitely Princess Animal or Trash Panda. It's probably Princess Animal. I mean, we do have 2 animals, so that could come in. That could matter at some point. Once again, they get to attack first. We still win somehow. Okay, we just win the game. I don't know. I feel like they had us outstatted. Maybe I guess maybe it was just that one large character. The large Stinky as well just seemed really intimidating. But I guess our the break point for our entire team, like being able to sort of 2-for-1 enough times, allowed us to get the victory here. Huh. A little bit anticlimactic, but you know what? We take these. Yeah, let me know if you enjoyed that. Please leave a like, a comment, subscribe, do all that stuff I'm supposed to tell you to do. I'd very much appreciate it. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you next time.